Today we are going to talk about multiplication property and division property. So first, let's talk about multiplication property. So multiplication property is if segments or angles are congruent, they're like multiples are congruent. So let's say that we do have two congruent line segment here. So if line segment AC is congruent to line segment DF, then therefore then the half of it, or the line segment AB, let's say that point B is going to be the midpoint, and that causes it to have a congruent sides. So but this by definition is AC is equals to DF. So if we're going to multiply 2AB, that will also be equal to 2DE because of the multiplication property of segments. So these two things are basically congruent. So this also means that line segment AC is congruent to line segment DF. So that's the multiplication rule of property. Now let's put some numbers. We're going to put AB as 4 and BC as 4. Then DE is also 4 and EF is going to be 4. Now let's move on into division property. So if angles or segments are congruent, they're like divisions are congruent. So if line segment AC is congruent to line segment DF, then therefore if we're going to take if we're going to divide this, let's say we're going to divide this by 2, then the other divisions are congruent. So if we're going to divide AC by 2, then therefore DF, they are equal to each other. The DF divided by 2 is also equals to AC divided by 2. So this also means that the half of AC is going to be AB, and they are congruent. And the other half, which is BC, that is congruent into EF. So this is basically it for division property. If angles or segments are congruent, they're like divisions are congruent. And also in multiplication property. So if we do say that this line segment is 12, then the other side is going to get 12 also.